Hello, my friend. Good evening to all of you. Here's Dr. Hafiz of QMU News Channel 30, and today onwards we are going to introduce English language as well as Bengali. Already it was started, and very soon also we are going to start Hindi channel. From today, it's one of the important day for Islamic calendar. It's Muharram, the month of Muharram starts. Now, here, this English news, we know that English language is one of the most important languages of the present world in 21st century. In India, being an Indian Muslim and a netizen cosmopolitan of the world, of the universe, of the multiverse, I would like to discuss today that the messages, the news, which had been revealed around 1400 years earlier in Mecca, in present Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to one of the best and the last prophet, messenger Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We know very well that according to Professor Michael Hurt, in his book, The 100th, almost from the historical ages and civilizations, he searched most important personalities. He found 100 personalities, and out of 100 personalities, he found the best and the most important and the most balanced person in the world history. He is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who managed in one side the spiritual world. He managed even this materialistic world, even from the secular perspective. Whereas that Prophet Muhammad was enlightened by only one guidebook, holy religious book, holy revealed book, that's the Holy Quran. And we know the Quran, it's almost consists of 6,666 sentences. And we know very well that this Holy Quran, it was revealed around 22-23 years in between, in Makkah and Medina as well, 1440 years before. So this Quran, it enlightened the people of the deserts as well as fertile land of Medina, the people of fertile land of Medina and the desert area of Mecca. Both these cities had been enlightened 1440 years before by the Holy Quran, the only one guidebook. That guidebook, we know very well, enlightened thousands of desert and the people of the fertile area of Medina. Those people established two greatest kingdoms, Umayyad Caliphate and the Abbasid Caliphate. And we know very well, thousands of years, the Muslim emperors, sultans, and the first four caliph of the golden Islamic period, they ruled this world, the medieval world, which is known as medieval world. And by the Holy Quran, they started investigating, searching in almost all the departments. Today we know the Harvard University, which is one of the best university of the present world, Oxford, Cambridge, and in India we know very well the JNU and Delhi University, Calcutta University. These are almost leading universities of our country, and these universities whatever teaching the departments, around 200 departments, scientific, commercial, and art, and other departments. All these departments, parental, mother sentences, mother references present in the Holy Quran and in the purest form. Because this Quran, it was revealed from the greatest and the noblest creator who is known as, in Arabic language, Allah, the most intelligent creator, who is the sustainer. So we have to understand in our English channel the importance of each and every sentence, around 6,666 sentences from the modern, postmodern university angle, the perspectives which from the modern department perspectives, like Department of Astronomy, Department of Oceanology, Department of Climatology, Department of Meteorology, Department of Military Science and Technology, Department of Embryology, Department of Biology, Geology, History, Political Science, Diplomacy. All these departments, either from the art side or commerce or science or law or management or accountancy, whatever departments present in the present universities of 21st century's world, we have to discuss every day shortly, precisely and concisely from the Quranic ayah. Like today, I am going to discuss this simple sentence, very effective sentence, most weighty, important sentence of Surah Fatiha, which is the first surah of the Holy Quran. So here, Surah Fatiha, we come to know here what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said 40 years before, and that's still now appropriate and it's suitable for 21st century's humans, every human being. And we know very well the Quran, it not only entitled 1440 years before the people of desert and the Medina people, but the people of today, the nations of today, and especially 2 billion Muslims, and we 25 to 30 crore, 250 to 300 million Muslims of India, we have to be enlightened immediately by the sentence of the Quran on the modern departments, post-departments of universities of throughout the world. And let's know what the news, informations, latest information, best information, most important informations, the informations which is only beneficial, peaceful, progressive sentences spoken to Prophet Muhammad through Angel Jibreel, and it came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the creator of whole humanity, the whole mankind. Today's modern 200 nations and tribal peoples creator. Today, it is suited for our time. So we have to understand slowly and steadily, and we have to make a peaceful world, a progressive world, and a world where the rich will become the richest and the poor will become the rich and richest. And illiterate people will be highly educated, and the who are highly educated, they will reach to the wisdom personalities. They will become wisdom. They will guide, enlighten. That's the objective of the Holy Quran. That's why let's understand the Holy Quran and its most important, latest informative sentences from today onwards. Our QMU, Quran Modern University News Channel, and this channel is known as 30 because our English channel, almost 29 news I've already delivered in Bengali. That's my mother tongue. Now I'm going to start international language so that we can get a wide spectators and listeners throughout the world, viewers who are listening and who will be understanding, who are ready to understand the news, which came 1440 years before, but it's still now it's most suitable, most beneficial informations for our world, which is very much in turmoil, which is very much poisoned, which is very much corrupted, which is at the brink of the Third World War. Anyhow, anyway, we intellectuals, we are peaceful intellectuals, we have to stop the Third World War. So let's see what Surah Fatiha says, and we have to finish today by 15 minutes. Inshallah, we have to this channel 10 to 15 minutes every day, and I hope that our viewers, our listeners will be understanding slowly all the sentences from the modern perspective. In Surah Fatiha, this is only here 7 sentences are given to Prophet Muhammad by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Only we have to discuss today here the sentence that 5. And we are asking to Allah, Ya Rabbul Alameen, O our Creator, guide us towards the right path. Quran is guaranteeing that who will understand Quran and follow the Quranic principles, he will be guided, enlightened in the right direction. That's the purpose of objective Surah Fatiha. We have to discuss more in detail from tomorrow onwards. Today only this Surah Fatiha's sentence number 5 I have discussed, and one sentence more, Surah Baqarah, we have to discuss. That's the surah is here that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in 2nd chapter, Surah Baqarah, he highlighted 1440 years before that this book, this holy book, challenging the whole humanity. There's no doubt in this Quran of 6,666 sentences, there's no doubt. It's the purest book. It's the holiest book. It's most informative book in the field of science and technology, in the field of spirituality, in the field of materialistic world. We have to understand each and every elements, whatever discovered by today's scientists and to be discovered in later times. Everything is mentioned here precisely and concisely. And the Quran is challenging, find out the minus point in my creation, in my creatures of the whole universe, multiverse, and find out the flaw, find out the minus point, find out the some wrongs in the holy book, Quran. Hundreds of scholars of our non-Muslim brothers and sisters, they tried and they are trying even today, our Jewish brothers, our atheist brothers, our Hindus brothers, our Buddhist brothers, our Jain, our Parsi, all the religious communities, day and night, they are trying to find out the flaws and wrongs and the minus points from the Quran, but they failed. Even at last, they embraced Islam. Now, what's Quran? So let's understand through this English channel, QMU News-30, which is of English. From today onwards, we are going to discuss, and we are going to discuss even my book. It's the 5 international democratic ideas must for the whole humanity. I wrote this and it was published by 2017 when I was a professor of Mekelle University in Ethiopia, which is one of the 2nd most important university in Ethiopia, in Africa. This book was published. This book was sent to London International Olympia Publishing Limited, London, UK. More than 10 editors, they researched and they did go through all these matters of this book, and they wrote a letter of appreciation and praiseworthy letters. And this book I have discussed almost modern departments, postmodern departments, 30 to 40 department of sciences, department of technologies, department of arts, department of commerce, all these departments I have discussed that how Quran is enlightening more postmodernist scholars, scientists, professors, politicians, managers, The purpose is only peace. So this book I have to discuss tomorrow more in detail. Even in America, this American Journal of Social Sciences, it's published from America. That international body is there for Muslim scholars and scientists. Even our non-Muslim brothers also contributing. The Association of Muslim Social Scientists and the International Institute of Islamic Thought. This magazine, it's published from America. We have to discuss also day to day from this international magazine. Even we have to discuss from Malaysia International Islamic International University how to Islamization of knowledge. And throughout the world, today we know that Islam is one of the most important topic is discussed, and every day hundreds of non-Muslim brothers and sisters even are there. They are understanding Islam's importance and they are embracing. Islam's only one objective to bring 99% progress and peace. If a group of people is not ready to bring 100% peace and progress, then Muslims of Quran believing people, believing people of Allah, they are ready to fight intellectually, democratically, even militarily. That's the message of the Quran. We have to understand that there's a need of peace and progress in India as well as in the world. We can't bring third world war. We must stop by hook and crook. We must make understand all these so-called political rulers of the present advanced nations, developing nations, and least developed nations. That's our moral duty, intellectual duty. We peaceful intelligentsia, we can't allow our so-called whimsical leaders to bring the war like Second World War. And we know this Third World War can bring the whole world, even the end. The whole mankind civilization will be end. Whereas Quran is telling that you go beyond and beyond the limitation of the space. You research there. You research in the Pacific, Atlantic, Antarctic and Arctic and other oceans and the Amazon jungles and other, even in your human bodies. There's 99% research is left. So we scholars, scientists, researchers, and the good persons, honest persons of Muslims and non-Muslim, we have to come forward and we have to make our sound heavy to the so-called political rulers and other responsible persons. We need a good business. We want to make the rich richest. We want to make the poor rich. We want to make the illiterate literate. We want to make the scholar scientist number one ranking most advanced and wisdom. And the whole earth will be a peaceful, a progressive, and that will open the way of our prophet, one of the most beloved prophet, Jesus, Isa alayhi salam's coming to bring the peace and progress in the world. And he will come as a Muslim. As a Muslim means surrender to God. He surrendered to God before Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He came in Jerusalem. Once again he is coming back. Allah will send. So for that, we intellectuals, we should be ready, and we have to we have to make our 7 billion humans most educated and reach to riches. That should be goal. So this news channel, I hope it will give you most important ideas. Still now, no Harvard, no Oxford, no Cambridge, no UNO even is giving this idea, except the Quran. Quran from today onwards, it is going to make every human, especially pure nations, most advanced, most riches. And I, Dr. Hafiz, I have to help as much as possible till my last breath. That's all today. I hope that this news channel, what we have started in this day in English, I hope it will be helping you Thank you.